Hey everyone, welcome back. This is layout update number 2. We're going to pick up where we left off from layout update number 1. I originally wanted to get this video out before Christmas and then before New Year's. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Life kind of took over and this had to take a back seat. So in this layout update here, you're going to see where the former end of the line went and to a complete loop on the upper deck. We're going to do a layout tour of that. This video ran longer than I originally anticipated. So at the end of the video, I'm sorry, there's a train that runs around the new upper deck around the loop. If you make it that far, great, enjoy it. If not, at least enjoy the layout update part of it. And I hope you all enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. See you next time. Alright, we're going to start here. This is where the former end of the line used to be. As you can see, this is going to be a pretty busy passenger terminal here, and a junction where a number of tracks all come together. The building on fire, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in this location yet. I'm just kind of feeling it out, leaving it there for a little bit, kind of see what I'm thinking on that down the road. This is the Milwaukee style passenger station by Walters. It's got the frosted windows on it. We still have to finish the clock tower and the roof of this building. Past the station. You can get a little bit of a feel here how these tracks come together. This train here, this is going to be the one of two tracks for the double track main line. The other one here is this is the other track here, the other main line, which doesn't have a train on it at the moment. The one that my hand is on will probably be mainly passenger excursions and local freights, as to where this one will be more of a run-through heavy freight type of main line. On the other side of this track here, this is where the Delaware-Lackawanna Railroad from the lower level will come up and join into the upper main line, and its travels to the main yard on the upper deck. And the upper deck main lines are going to be primarily Union Pacific main line. Then as the two tracks, the two main lines get close together here, they're going to travel down. I actually have a TV up on a platform here. Okay, and that's actually gonna, trains will actually go underneath the TV as they continue on. Then they're gonna go behind. I have my cooler, my refrigerator for the beverages in the man cave here. This sits behind the bar. Then the double track main line will come from behind the refrigerator and continue on its journey. In here is going to be where these box cars are sitting. This is going to be my rip truck. as the tracks come over the workbench here. I figured it'd only be fitting to make that my rip track. I could work on different types of rolling stock, put them back up on the track when they're complete, and the next mainline freight can pick them up and take them down to the main yard. As the trains come around the bend here, this area here, I'm thinking maybe a ski resort. It'd be the only winter scene on the layout. I want to say thank you to Jason for the start of the ski resort with the winter trees by Bachman here. And on the other side, I'm not sure if the ski resort is going to continue on the other side of the tracks via some type of bridge, or if I'm going to have a construction company with a siding to the construction company here. I'm not sure how I'm going to lay that out yet. I'm just kind of feeling that out still. And this section of the layout here is going to be called Cayuga Junction, named after a stretch of railroad not too far from my house here. A couple of Broadway Limited AC 6000 locomotives right there idling. That'll be the train that we'll see moving a little bit later on in the video. This is the lift bridge. Let's just walk in here. If I want to get in, I just lift this right up. You can see my chain that keeps the bridge from falling back, and then also the wire nuts holding the wires together for track power to the bridge. It's held down there with a couple of hinges. I'll do another video on the lift bridge itself down the road. I just wanted to take a quick look at that. Now we'll go in and it'll just fit back in place there. As the layout continues on, the tracks continue on. Be another crossover here, and the tracks will continue on down behind the oil tank. The oil tank, when I'm all done, you're pretty much not really going to see any of it. The only thing you're going to see is the pipes that come up out of it, but the rest of it will be completely covered and hidden once all the scenery and everything else is in. Then the tracks will end up coming down into this will be a coal breaker, a coal seam here. It'll be one of the heavy industries on the upper level of the layout, the upper deck. I'll just kind of, as we go around the layout to catch up with the upper deck here again to continue our journey, we'll get some footage of the lower deck here. I apologize if it's a little shaky as I'm moving around here. Alright, so now we're on the other side of the coal breaker scene, the coal mine scene here, and the tracks will then come across here, and this is this upper bridge here. This is going to be called Bridge 60, which is named after a popular bridge here just outside of the Steamtown National Historic Site here in Scranton. And as the trains come off of that bridge, this is going to be the main yard of the layout. This it's a bit messy now, so pardon the appearance. But this will all be a main. The two main lines will come up through here. There'll be an arrival and a departure track, and then the rest will be all staging tracks for the railroad. It's about 20 feet long and just under 3 feet wide. A lot of my freight cars here are in need of some repairs. They've been packed away for many years and just recently got unpacked. And also I bought some cars that I knew I was going to need to change couplers on and whatnot, that I haven't gotten to yet. And as the yard gets up to the end here, right in this area here is going to be the Walters 130-foot motorized turntable. And then coming out from the shelf there's going to be about another 2 feet coming out toward me. And this whole area here will end up being an engine house, and this will be like where all the locomotives are going to park. And also the yard ladder will start off through this area here too, going into the staging tracks that go into the main yard. Just to kind of give you another view of that. And the trains will continue on down the shelf here, around behind the hot water heater, and they'll just keep making their way on down. We'll go past the furnace. Once we get past the furnace, we're going to be back to our starting point. Alright, I hope you liked the tour of the layout update here, number 2. Sit tight and we'll get a train going. You'll see a train go around the new trackage here.